who are faithful. Men who could keep their words. How many of you know that toasters doesn't actually keep their words? Toasters, most of these boys that have sweet mouths don't keep their, you see, they don't keep words. They lie upon lie and lie and lie and lie because they are lying to you. They are telling you you are the only cockroach in my cupboard. In fact, you are the only mosquito that I've ever seen. In fact, you are the beauty of sweet words. But you are looking for men who say yes is yes, who say no is no, who are dependable, who are reliable, who can go far with you. Along the marital journey, many things can happen. The man or the woman can lose his beauty. You can lose your properties. But if the man has been attracted not to your externals but your inside, because Paul says something, he said, though our outward man, outward issue can perish, he said, but our inward man is renewed. So the external can go, but the internal is the issue why I marry you. We should marry people because of the internal. That is why when you are courting, what you should be looking at, it is not kissing, it is not holding hands, it is discovering the man inside, the woman inside. Very funny enough, this is what people in the world, they hide. When they are courting, they hide their inside, they protect it with material things. And then the moment you start holding hands, kissing, necking, those you won't see, because this thing blinds your eyes from really seeing. See, true love is not emotional. Check the Bible. What we think is love, most people don't know the meaning of love. Love is work. True love is what? Is work. It's service. If I love you, I will serve you. So when we get engaged, is that we begin to learn how to serve one another, not how to kiss and peck one another, not how to press your breast and press your bum bum. That's not love. That's lust. That's selfishness. But that's what the world shows us. I told us television shows us a lot of wrong things about love. Because all we see in television when we grow, I love you, I love you, I love you, well, pressing my breast, I love you, pressing my bum bum. And so all of us young children grow up to feel that until you press their bum bum or press their breast, then it's not, that's what love is. And it's a lie. And that's why there's a need for us to retrain ourselves. The world has trained us wrongly. In fact, when they see a child that has never had sex and they will laugh at you, they said they will tell different kind of lies. And that's why we have to stand up. Parents, mothers, fathers, let us tell our children the truth, that what they watch on TV are not real. They are not the truth. They are not the Bible. They make men cry. They make men to have mistakes. They make men not to have joy in their marriages. Let's see something. 1 Corinthians 10:13. There hath no temptation taking you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful. Underline it. So this is another thing about faithfulness. Because God is faithful, it simply means God is committed to you. God is standing put with you. He told you, I will never leave you nor forsake you. That is faithfulness. So God is committed to you in that temptation. Whatever you are going through, whatever sad your situation, even though you have lost your kid, you lost your job, no matter how terrible, because each of us were prone to go through some terrible situation in this world. But see, God said he is faithful. That is, in that terrible situation, he is with you. How many of you know there are some times we feel as God has left us, God has forsaken us, we are not hearing God again. This God, maybe it's, and the devil will quickly say it's because of your sins. How many of you know that God did not save you because of your sin? He saved you because of Jesus. See, always understand God does what He does to you not because of yourself, but because of Jesus. Jesus is the key. It's not yourself. God is not nice to you because you merit it. He is nice to you because of Jesus. We miss it when you think it's about yourself. It's about Jesus. So he said, but God is faithful. Why? Because of Jesus. Why? Because of the cross. That's why I love the cross. Because sometimes some of us can look at our shortcuts and failures. You know the Bible says, he said, even when we fail Him, that God is faithful. Have you read that? He said, when we fail Him, but He is faithful. When we're not committed to Him, He is committed to us. So it's not about, God is not doing, if you get committed to me, I'll get committed to you. If you know, even when we do the wrong thing, God is still with us there. Oh, what a God. Some of us, once our husband do something wrong, I divorce you. Once our wife do something, I divorce you. But there are several times you do things wrong and God is still faithful. So a woman is looking for a man that no matter what I do, no matter where I go, you must stand and be faithful to me. Even if I deny you, don't deny me. Even if I hit you, don't hit me back. If I stab you, don't stab me. I'm a woman. I can get annoyed and say there's no food in this house today. I'm a woman. But don't say there's no pocket money for me. No, that's the truth. That's what the woman is looking for. I may not give you sex because I think I'm tired. I'm taking care of the children. But don't go and look for another woman outside and start sleeping with them. I may defraud you, but don't defraud me. A woman is looking just for a man. Give me space to behave like a woman. But see, be faithful. I know, we are weaker vessels. We can do anything. But you, don't do what I do. I will still be looking to you as my Jesus. If I slip into my weakness, I want you to stand strong so that you can be strong for me. Be strong for me. Strong for me. It's a matter of time. I will catch up. I will not do it. But don't go. Be faithful. So that I can see something to look up to. My dear, it's a serious issue to be a man. Because sometimes when our wife does some things, including myself, I say, hey, you did this one, I will give you my own elbow. You do like this, me, I want to give her two. Boom, boom. But God said, no way. Faithfulness. If she gives you elbow, don't give her elbow. That's what means to be faithful. If she's not faithful, be faithful. You are an example. Lay her an example. It's not easy. Most of us men say, hey, you know open leg for me, you think you are the only finder. Outside. They go. Carry another one. Say, I'll use it to deal with you. So many men has done that. And then the marriage has problem. But when you say it's the woman that causes it, yes, it's the woman. But you, if you are faithful, nothing will happen. It's the man. See, God will always blame the man. Even for the offenses of the wife, God will blame the man. You don't know. God will always blame the man. How many of you know that in a place of job, if somebody is your superior and the people under you misfire, before, even though they are going to sack the inferiors, they will sack the superior. Whatever wrong your wife does, forget about it. Before God blames her, He will blame you. It's his order. It's a protocol. When we messed up, God did not only blame us, Jesus Christ took the blame because He's faithful. Are you hearing that? So, faithfulness makes a man to take the blame for his wife. God is faithful. We committed the atrocity. He's supposed to say, let them come crawling. You know, when we want to do something, you're expecting her to come crawling and beg. But faithfulness said, no, I will be the one go crawling and begging. You don't tell me, I mean, this woman give you a powder to chop. The woman, you don't catch you. This woman did this and nothing. You are still begging. Faithful man. Faithful man. Who begged? It was Jesus begging. After we messed up. He was still telling us, don't worry. Your sins, I don't count it. I didn't count it. If it's some men say, your sin, I count it too. It will be reminding you every day. But Jesus said, your sins, I've forgotten it. I paid the consequence. Just come, let's be reconciled to me. We think it is when our wife misses it, it is our right to be counting the sins every day. If God count our sin, the relationship with Aru. But there are some men who keep on counting just the mistake the wife did. But a faithful man is a forgiver. That is what the woman should be looking for, not a man with a oil company. Not a man with a V-boot. Not a man who built something here. I don't know. We women need to be taught aright what to look for. Because you can have men with money and all these things, and when you marry them, you are not happy. Money is a fool that thinks money will make him or her happy. Money does not make people happy. Check it out. Get people who are happy, who have money. They are not happy. You don't need money to be happy in your marriage. That's true. Money is not what makes marriage successful. I said it the other time. Otherwise, all the poor people will never be happy in their marriage. But the truth is that the rich people are the ones that are actually not really happy. They are just covering everything with their money. Majority of them are not happy. So, if you're going to be happy, we have the principles of God to follow. If you understand God and his principles and follow the manual, you will be happy, either rich or no rich. So say, but God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted above your capacity. That is another thing about a faithful man. A faithful man must understand the capacity of the wife, and you must never allow your wife to be tempted above her capacity. Every woman has a capacity. Those women that are shining is because they have been protected by their husband. They understand their capacity. Some people used to say that, don't mind women, though. Their faith is inside their wrapper. Somehow, it might look degrading, but they're trying to say something about the nature of a woman. How many of you have seen an aluminium plate? How many of you have seen? We used to use it to eat in those days in school when I was FGC. That's what we have. Even here. Stainless. Good. Then how many of you have seen ceramic plates? If you have a visitor, which one will you use to serve? Visitor? Stainless or ceramic? Why? Very fine. Very wonderful. But if I drop the two on this level, what happens? There are things that can happen to a man and a woman. The man will just dent and survive it. The lady will not survive it. Because they are weaker vessels. They are beautiful. They are the glory of the man. We use them to serve. We use them to everything. They are our glory. But yet they have to be protected. You don't carry your ceramic place anyhow. You put it in the place where the children cannot, where nobody just have access to it anyhow. Do some of the men put their wives in a place their family, their uncles, their junior sister, their junior brother can have access. And they come, Yahoo Wani. Sandra! That's how they call their senior brother's wife. Sandra! I want to eat. It's a dinner. Well, give me food. You sit down. Some of them will slap, they do. It depends on, some men carry their mother, their father above their wife. It is wrong. They say, no, I don't know this woman, no. My mama will suffer for me. My this one will. Look, ladies, any man will carry mama in a bro, no marry. After God, the only person your husband is permitted to carry above you is God. After, you are number second. That's the priority. Because once a man cannot carry you to be second after God, forget about that man. That man will abuse you. That man will oppress you. That man will make you suffer. That man will not protect you. That man will not be faithful to you. Some men are faithful to their mother and their own personal extended family than to you. That is no security. Do you know some women does not matter as long as the man is bringing the money? They don't see those things when they want to marry the man. Money and car don't blind them. It is when they enter the marriage and they suffer. Now, eyes can't open. When the man tell you, look. My mother is my mother. You have to, anything he say to you, just manage it. If my mother says you should kneel down quickly. If my mother asks you to pack away from our marital bed, and I want to sleep there, pack away. Go and sleep in boys' quarter. When my mother is away, you come back. You know, some of us get married to such funny men because of money and stupidity and lack of proper training. A man must stand up for the wife. Once you marry your wife is far more important than your father and your mother. Not to talk about your brother. It is not your primary responsibility to train your brother, so. Because some people put the training of their brothers. If your wife, before you train your brothers, train your wife. It's like, no, there's primary responsibility. God will ask you, the woman. That's why the father handed her over. This is part of being faithful. If you know you want to train your brothers, before you do, sign the agreement. Auntie, look, we don't have anybody. This is will you help me to do this job? If the woman agree, fine. If the woman not agree, then two of you know say you can't work together. Look for the one that can agree. That's why there are fights now. So that they don't say, hey, we come. It's our brother's money. You are coming to eat. It's our brother. Hey, it's our brother. The two has become one. No? Some people, some family don't want to recognize the wife. It's our brother. Any brother, any sister you have that does not want to recognize your wife, post him away quickly. That's demonic. That's what a woman is looking for. He is looking for a woman, a man that can protect me from your family. So family are worms. And they are not helpers of the marriage. My wife here knew how I stood for her. Nobody. My mama na iron bender, iron lady. But me too. I do fire for her. Right from when I was engaging her. You know, my mother is like Sophia, shobolation. Me tell my father, my wife, hey, I want to tell my wife, you are wearing trousers, you are not wearing. I said, my mama, hey, this one. Now me the marry, no be you. As from today, let me the last day you will talk to my wife concerning anything. If you do anything, don't talk to her, just talk to me. I give you no permission to ever open your wife mouth to talk anything. With red eyes, now I take and talk to my father. My mama so know I mean it. And come my junior ones. Some of you come and sit down. My Baba talk say anybody that's married to our family, that is not just a wife, that is she's a daughter. We don't get from my family, we don't get daughter and in-law. That's the standing order. So this is my wife, no be our wife. Now your brother, now your sister. By the virtue, what's your age? This is the age of my wife. So she hold her than all of you. So she's your sister. I'm telling you that's what, because otherwise I have a very small sister that I even take 12 years to straighten up. Immediately my wife called me, we want to call Nkiru. I said, you, Nkiru. He says, Shebi is Igbo. I say, Igbo. Say, Igbo, no get respect now. Make her help me call her Nkiru. I open eye for her. Call meeting. When I open eye, now I